More good news is coming in for Indian shooting when you look at Paris Olympics 2024, because just now the 10-meter air rifle women's event concluded and you saw one Indian qualify for the final. Yesterday it was Manu Bakar, today it is Ramita Jindal in the 10-meter air rifle women's event. But you could have had two Indians in the final of the 10-meter air rifle event. Elavenil Vallarivan, unfortunately, the last sequence will forever haunt her because of the way how she crashed out. At one point in time, both Ramita Jindal and Elavenil Vallarivan were 5 and 6. Both could have qualified, but unfortunately, two disastrous shots from Elavenil Vallarivan has ensured that she is out. Ramita Jindal has made it. It was initially a slow start. So, this is the top 8 that you got. Remember, top 8 qualify for the final of the Paris Olympics 10-meter air rifle event. And you can see very well here that Ramita Jindal has managed to finish in 5th position. And then the rest of the lot, if you look at it, 634, 633, 632, a very solid 631.5 from Ramita Jindal has ensured that she's gone through. But look at the consistency with which she was shooting. 10.5, 10.9, she had a lot of 10.9s at the very beginning, all in the range of 10.7 to 10.8. Whichever is closer to the mark in rifle, you get the higher decimal in that sense. And that is why 10.9 and 10.8, if you get those scores on a consistent basis, you do well. Ramita Jindal, if you look at it, in each of the series that she had at least 1 or 2 scores in the high 10.8, 10.7 thing. So that's why looking at a 10.9 in series 3, 10.9 in all of this, 104. She had a rather slow start if you look at it in the first series itself. That's why she was in 20th, but then she moved up the ranks. She held her nerve in series 10, series 6 and series 5, and that is why when she was 44, at that time in her 44th shot, when she had reached 10.1, she had slipped down to 10th. Then you started to fear that, oh, she may not be able to qualify, but then she held her own and managed to get a good score. 10.9, 10.8, 10.8 in the series, in the last series, ensured she just about made it. But you will really have to worry about Elavenil Vallarivan, because look at how she started. She started off like a train. She was in the top 3. Even at one point, she was leading. But then what happened after that? This 9.9 score in series 4 started the downfall, but yet she was in the top 5. Top 6 she just slipped to, but then we felt okay, with just over 2 to 3 shots to go, she would join Ramita Jindal in the final. Imagine, 2 Indians in the final of an event increases the medal prospect significantly. But no, the last series was an absolute disaster from Elavenil Vallarivan. Imagine, she was 5th position. After the end of series 6, she slipped to 10th and she never recovered. This will really hurt Elavenil Vallarivan. So, this is how we are looking at shooting at this point. Again, let us be very clear. If you qualify in the final, that is only one step cleared. The final, if it happens, you have to have nerves of steel to ensure you win. These kind of mistakes that Elavenil did, these kind of mistakes that Ramita did, it will hurt them in the final also. So, with a bit of cautious optimism, both Indians, they have had contrasting fortunes. Ramita Jindal in the final, but Elavenil Vallarivan, what do we do? It is truly a very sad state of affairs at this point in time. She was within a cusp of entering the final, but unfortunately it was disaster for her in the last series, and that is why she's out in the most heartbreaking circumstances. Thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this live. Subscribe to Sports Today for all the latest news and analysis.